Very good. Charlene, when I was out in the lobby, I was coming back and forth, I overheard two ladies talking. And one lady said, "Who's that distinguished, well-dressed, good-looking man sitting at the podium?" I heard the other lady say, "Oh, he's our keynote speaker." Always a pleasure to be here with my church family. I'm about to have one of the pleasures that I am always delighted to undertake, and that's the introduction of the president of the Miracle Church of Religious Science. I think it was Sir Isaac Newton who said that if I have seen further than other men, it is because I have stood on the shoulders of giants. Our current president stands on the shoulder of the giant of our last president, Mr. Ezel Graham, who is currently here with us today. Ezel, would you stand up and let us acknowledge you, please? Thank you very much. Being president of anything, as you know, is no easy task. You've got to get up early. You've got to stay up late. The ball stops in your court. The buck is on your lawn. Everything that's right is everybody else's responsibility. Everything else that is wrong is your responsibility. It is said that as goes the captain, so goes the ship. And the ship of Miracle Church of Religious Science goes well. And it goes well because we have the pleasure and we have the distinct privilege of being led by Mr. Jerry Lawson. Ladies and gentlemen, President, Miracle Church of Religious Science, Jerry Lawson.
We'll put a little extra in his paycheck for later. A rousing introduction. I got the bios for, is this on?
It is on.
Okay, thank you. I got the bios for Henry Ford. And Henry Ford has been a friend of mine for a very long time. And I looked at it, I got it through the email, and I said, well, part of this had to be lost, because I know Henry in what he's done a long time ago. And when I spoke to Henry today, well, he said he was cutting down a little bit on some of what people should say about him. I've been known to cut a few years off my resumes at times, too. But anyway, Henry Ford is an author, speaker, business consultant, personal coach, and publisher. His published works include 2 motivational self-help books, bi-monthly newsletter, daily inspirational messages distributed by the World Wide Web, and a variety of commentary relating to social and economic issues. An IEI award recipient and recipient of numerous other awards for service to the community, Henry's work has been recognized by the late Alex Haley and 5 former members of Congress. Among Henry's diverse audiences are members and guests of the Australian Shareholders Association, cruise ship passengers aboard Royal Caribbean and Norwegian cruise lines, members of various social, civic, and professional organizations, and fellow Christians. The kinder and gentler audience. Henry is a member of the Mount Zion Church of Oakwood Village, where Reverend Dr. Larry L. Macon, Sr. is the pastor. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, please welcome with a hearty Miracle Church welcome, Mr. Henry Ford to the podium.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
First, I want to acknowledge that the lady who talked about the well-dressed gentleman at the Diaz, that was my wife. It's the only way I can be assured of a compliment, so I thank her. I bring you greetings this morning from the Mount Zion Church of Oakwood Village, where the Reverend Dr. Larry L. Macon, Sr. is the pastor. Thank you to the leadership and membership of the Miracle Church of Religious Science. Thank you to all the guests in attendance. Thank you to the Manor staff and workers for that fine meal that they prepared for us. Thanks to the gentleman who recommended me for this honor. I am praying that God will protect him in case there is a problem with my presentation.